नमस्कार आणि येवकार तुमकां आयच्या खाशेल्या कार्यावळींत आयज आमी वर्ल्ड एनवायरमेंट डे मनयतात. अशें जेन्ना आमी व्हडले व्हडले वर्ड्स आयकता एनवायरमेंट वर्ल्ड एंड ऑल दीस थिंग्स आनी जे चॅलेंजीस आमी डे टू डे फेस करता इज व्हेरी ॲप्ट. आय थिंक पॅन्डमिकच्या टायमार एक आमकां ब्रिदर पळोवपाक मेळ्ळो, एक अशें सैम आमकां पळोवपाक मेळ्ळें जेन्ना पोल्युशन्स वर व्हेरी लो. आतां हाव टू चॅलेंज, इट्स अ व्हेरी डिफिकल्ट फेज बिकॉज यू हॅव टू बॅलन्स युअर इकॉनॉमिक्स अँड ऑल्सो युअर नेचर. देर इज अ थीन लायन एज वी ऑलवेज से. सो ह्या थीन लायना बद्दल आमी आनीक चड जाणून घेवया. बट आयच्या ह्या खाशेल्या कार्यावळीन आमी उलयतले एनवायरमेंट बद्दल. वील टॉक टू ऑब्वियसली द ब्युरोक्रॅट्स, द गव्हर्मेंट ऑफिशियल्स, एज वेल एज some of the mining companies that have been doing sustainable mining as well as giving back to the environment. Also आमी एक challenge throw करपाचें चिंतलां which I will brief you as we go in the program. And also I'd like to end this program on a musical note, but before I do that I'll also talk to about waste segregation जे आमी म्हणटा and who's pioneering it and what are the changes and what are the different things that we can do. हाच्या बद्दल आमी सगळे उलयतले आणि obviously we will end this program on a musical note. So all this and a lot of excitement happening here on this program, on this very special program that is World Environment Day.
In a world where iron is integral to every activity, Vedanta's Sesa Goa iron ore is contributing to nation building through sustainable mining over the past 7 decades. Our iron ore is the catalyst to the growth story of India and Goa towards self-reliance. We flourish with the environment, we grow with the community. Sesa Goa, a Vedanta company.
जशें हांवें तुमकां प्रिव्यू दिलो, बट हाच्या भितर प्रोग्रामान खूब इंट्रस्टिंग गजाली आसा. बट बिफोर वी डू दॅट, लेट अस सी what the government has to say. I mean, straight to Dr. Pramod Sawant, Chief Minister of Goa, and let us listen to what he has to say about the environment.
वर्ल्ड एनवायरमेंट डे आणि ह्या दिसा आमी पुराय सगळे जाण ह्या जगाच्या एनवायरमेंटाची काळजी घेवपाची सगळ्यांनी चिंता करपाक जाय. हांव ह्या दिसाच्यो सगळ्या गोंयकारांक खूब खूब शुभेच्छा दिता. आणि वर्ल्ड एनवायरमेंट डेच्या निमित्तान जगाचेर जावपी पोल्युशन कंट्रोल करपा खातीर आमी जेका म्हणटा की विविध रित्या आमी तें कंट्रोल करूं शकता. बट 5 जून ह्या पावसाळ्याक सुरवात जावपाच्या दिसा तशें आमी झाडां लावन तेची सुरवात करता. म्हाका दिसता समेस्त गोंयकारांनी म्हणजे गोंयांत जावपी पोल्युशन कमी करपा खातीर आपल्या वाटेंतल्यान वांटो उचलप हो खूब म्हत्वाचो आसा. ल्हाना पासून व्हडा पर्यंत सगळ्यांनी ह्या वर्ल्ड एनवायरमेंट डेच्या दिसा शपथबद्ध जावचें किंवा आपूण आपल्या कडल्यान जावपी पोल्युशन कमी करतलो. मागीर तें स्वता पासून आसतलें, आपल्या उद्योग धंद्या पासून आसतलें, आपल्या इंडस्ट्री पासून आसतलें. हें जर करीत आनी हें पोल्युशन कमी करता आसतनाच आमी ह्या एनवायरमेंटान सुदारणाय करतले. ते सुदारणा करपा खातीर ज्यो गजाली करपाक जाय म्हणजे आमी वॉटर पोल्युशन आसतलें, एअर पोल्युशन आसतलें, हें सगळें पोल्युशन कमी करपा खातीर सगळे जाण काम करतले. हांव इतकें सगळ्यांनी शपथबद्ध जावचें हें समेस्त गोंयकारां कडेन मागता आणि सगळ्या जाणांक परत एकदा वर्ल्ड एनवायरमेंट डेच्यो खूब खूब शुभेच्छा दिता.
Well, after the Chief Minister, I have been joined by Nilesh Kabral, the Environment Minister for Goa. Let us see what he has to say, because I feel that, all the small changes makes a huge difference. And as he is the minister and as he heads also the Biodiversity Board, what is in store for this particular day and this particular year that we have for environment?
नमस्कार आमचे सगळे गोंयचे भाव भयणीक. आज एनवायरमेंट डे जाल्लो आज आसा. आख्खे जगान आज एनवायरमेंट डे बी मनयता. पूण आज आमचे कोवीड आनी हे कारणा खातीर जे सगळे आमी एनवायरमेंटाक ब्लेम करता ह्यो गोश्टी जाता. म्हाका दिसता एनवायरमेंट आमकां स्वता बरो करूंक पडटलो. आमी न्यूज पळयता आनी दाखयता की पंजाब हे जाग्यार वो दिल्ली ह्या जाग्यार पोल्युशन लेवल देंवले आनी बरे लेवल्स वाडले. हे जावपा कारणूच आमीच. म्हाका दिसता सगळ्यांक विश करून आय एम विशिंग ऑल ईच एंड एवरी वन अ हॅप्पी एनवायरमेंट डे. लेट अस इन ऑन दीस डे सी एंड डू वॉट इज गुड फॉर द एनवायरमेंट. लेट अस ऑल टेक अ प्लेज. Let us contribute something to the environment and see that we all contribute in whole so that environment becomes a better place for us to live in. Not that we are in a bad place, but by contributing each one, by saying let us put off the lights off, let us say that in a vehicle if I am supposed to use, let us we'll say we go walking to that place. Small things if we do and contribution can be done. देशभर आम्ही सगळे एनवायरमेंटलिस्ट हांव जर मंत्री असलो एनवायरमेंटलिस्ट थंय थंय कितें कितें करता आसतले आज आमचो पावस चालू जाल्लो आसा हांव मागता की बायोडायवर्सिटी बोर्डान खुबशीं नवीन झाडां हाडपाचें केल्लें आसा लोकांनी जर बायोडायवर्सिटी बोर्डाक एप्लाय केलें ती झाडां 500 वयर आसल्यार आमी पावयता नाजाल्यार तुमकां येवन व्हरपाक पडटली ते एनवायरमेंट निमतान तुमी सगळ्यांनी एक झाड रोवचें अशी सगळ्यांक विनंती करता परतून एकदा व्हेरी हॅप्पी एनवायरमेंट डे आमी सगळ्यांनी मनयचो
Well, Goa's economy has always been very strong for quite some decades now is mining and tourism. But as we are in the pandemic, the tourism has taken a big hit. Mining was stopped quite some time now. Mining, बरेचदा आमी ताका negative aspectan पळयता, but it has been very strong in our DNA because it has changed the socio-economic life of Goa as well as changed things for good. I will go straight to a company who has always pioneered in this kind of initiative and giving back to environment. That is, I have with me the Chief Executive Officer of Vedanta Sesa Goa Iron Ore, Mr. Souvik Mazumdar. Let us listen to his views and more importantly we'll get to know what Sesa has been doing for quite some time now and also what they intend to have it in the future.
Hello viewers, today is World Environment Day and its significance could not be more perceptible today as compared to any other day. This is the finest occasion to raise awareness amongst the people concerning the raising environment apprehension and the way for a sustainable living. This year's World Environment Day, the theme is the time for nature that compels us to relook towards preserving our environment and rebuild a better future for all of us. A sustainable and environment-friendly industrial growth is the only mantra for betterment and survival not only for us but also for the generation to come. For this, we need to understand the severity of the environmental concerns and the need to act responsibly in order to mitigate the harmful impact of these environmental issues and nurture a sort of future-friendly, sustainable living. It is paramount important to construct a harmony between environment protection and industrial growth. At Vedanta Sesa Goa, we believe that this can be done through innovative green technologies, environment-friendly industrial processes, and holistic development of communities, which forms an integral part of our business philosophy. Vedanta Sesa Goa has a huge legacy for over a half a century for mining and metals, and our success is measurable in terms of our colossal practices what we have adopted over the year. I would like to particularly mention a few of our contributions here, including one such project, which is Sankli Iron Ore project. Let us remember that the restoration of a mine, it became a law in 1994. But then at Sesa in 1989, we felt the need of it, that what is going to happen once the mine gets exhausted. So we checked out a program, and over next 20 years, we worked on that program, and today no one can ever imagine that that was once upon a time Goa's largest iron ore mine. Today that mine has a pisciculture pond, the mine has a biodiversity park, that mine has a medicinal garden, it has got all sort of plantation all around, whatever you can name it. It has got a technical school, it has got a football academy, and the entire ecosystem has been converted to suit the society, and that became an example for all the miners in and around India. In order to develop a step further, we have adopted so many the systems. Say for example, the geotextile, which has become a norm today for the environment protection of the waste dump. It was first originated at our company at Sesagua way back in 1999. We as a mining company or the mining fraternity as such in Goa, we are the pioneer of making something called Mineral Foundation of Goa. Today at 2015 it became a law by Government of India, that is something called District Mineral Foundation. But in 2000 the Goan entrepreneurs came together and made this trust as a Mineral Foundation of Goa, which was way before it became a law in India. The resource company, we do believe the mining company as a resource company, they can do wonder as far as the environment protection is concerned. We are like farmers. The farmers are plowing the paddies which is above the ground, and we are nurturing the mineral wealth from the mother earth which is below the ground. And after nurturing the mineral wealth which is below the ground, it is our endeavor to see to it that the ground is coming back to the original shape which mother earth has given to us. At our company, we are completely committed to contribute towards the nation building through all possible means. I strongly believe that the metal and mining sector will propel to be the major driver for economic growth of the country and will prove to be the booster for the revival of the economy, which is adversely hit due to the prolonged ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. By catering to देश की ज़रूरतों के लिए, Vedanta is closely working with communities and contributing through all possible means to overcome the unprecedented situation due to this pandemic. The natural resource industry of our country has a huge potential if the same is explored sustainably and in eco-friendly manner. Environment Day is the occasion to raise this awareness and also our responsibilities towards our environment and community, which is an inherent part of our life. Nature is our mother, and its conservation and protection is our prime responsibility. On this occasion of World Environment Day today, I urge you all to take a pledge that we will make our nation a greener and equally prosperous country among the rest of the world. I request each one of you to please rethink about the need to conserve our Mother Earth and act responsibly. Thank you.
Well, as Mr. Mazumdar says, I think we should all visit the Sakli mine as it has been reclaimed to a green particular thing with all this pisciculture as well as biodiversity plants there. Also, as I mentioned, the SESA Football Academy and the SESA Technical School, which is housed in this particular present.
In a world where iron is integral to every activity, Vedanta's Sesagua iron ore is contributing to nation building through sustainable mining over the past 7 decades. Our iron ore is the catalyst to the growth story of India and Goa towards self-reliance. We flourish with the environment, we grow with the community. Sesagua, a Vedanta company.
Well, it is now time to introduce the challenge. बरेचदा आमी म्हणटा की अशें अशें करपाक जाय, ह्यो गजाली करपाक जाय, वर्ल्ड एनवायरमेंटान आमी हें करतले. एकदा आमी रेजोल्युशन सुद्दां दवरता की वील डू थिंग्स, बट ती रेजोल्युशन्स खंय तरी जायना. आनी आयज जेन्ना आमी डिजिटली इतके एनग्रेड आसा, म्हाका दिसता आमी आयज इंटरव्यूज करता, आमी आयज लोकां कडेन उलयता, इज मोर नॉट ऑन फिजिकल पर्सनल मीट्स, बट डेफिनेटली वी डू इट ऑन अ डिजिटल प्लॅटफॉर्म. आतां जेन्ना डिजिटल म्हणटा तेन्ना वी थॉट ऑफ डुईंग वन चॅलेंज वेर वी वील आस्क यू फॉर दिस मंथ to do a lot of new activities which will enhance green. आता हे green बद्दल केलं. We are throwing you a challenge that is Goa Green Challenge. ह्या challengean we will give you some tasks to complete. आता this task would be maybe poster designing, maybe coloring, maybe doing something good out of waste, maybe जे आम्ही bottles भायर usually उडयता आणि भायर आमकां हांगासर खूबदां दिसता ते डिझायनिंग करत आसा. We will give you a lot of challenges which will make things interesting, and this will go for the next 4 to 5 weeks, and it will happen all on the Instagram page. So I will share you this poster that is coming, and as we progress we will get you the challenges and you will be part of this beautiful चेंज दॅट विल हॅपन. ऑब्वियसली ग्रीनरी अरावंड चेंज जातलीच, बट आय थिंक डिजिटलाचेर मातशी आमी ग्रीनरी पळोवपाक मेळटली आनी ऑब्वियसली वी वील एंड अप educating ourselves on the green perspective of this environment. गार्बेज हो असो विशय जो आमी सगळ्यांच्या घरांत प्रोड्यूस जाता, बट वी ऑलवेज ट्राय टू कीप अवे फ्रॉम इट, वी नेवर बी पार्टी टू इट. But however, there is one gentleman who passionately followed this particular aspect and made a business out of it. I have with me Mr. Caetano Fernandez. Amto Sachin Sullikar asa, he is talking to him on his venture that is Cam, a hygienic company. आणि ह्या कंपनीच्या माध्यमांतल्यान ते कितें कितें प्रोडक्ट्स करता आनी कसो एनवायरमेंटान बदल हाडटा हाच्या बद्दल चड जाणून घेवपाक स्ट्रेट या आमी सचिन सुर्लीकर हू इज विथ मिस्टर कायतानो फर्नांडीस.
पुराय जग सध्या कोरोना व्हायरस ह्या दुयेंसा कडेन झगडटा आनी ह्या वेळार आमी एक गोश्ट म्हाका दिसता सगळ्यांनी समजली आसतली आनी समजूंक ना जाल्यार बेगींतल्या बेगीन समजून घेवप खूब गरजेचें आसा की एनवायरमेंट जें म्हणटा आमी ताच्या कडेन खेळ आमी केन्ना करपाक जायना. वेळोवेळ हे निसर्ग आमकां कांय संकेत दीत आसता, ती मागीर सुनामी आसूं, अर्थक्वेक आसूं किंवा बाकीच्यो सगळ्यो गोश्टी आसूं, आमी एनवायरमेंट तितलेच काळजीपूर्वक सांबाळपाक जाय. आयज वर्ल्ड एनवायरमेंट डेच्या निमतान एक खास कार्यावळ आमी तुमच्या मुखार घेवन येता आनी अशा व्यक्तींक तुमच्या समोर घेवन येता आमी जांच्यांनी वेगवेगळ्या माध्यमांतल्यान समाजा खातीर किंवा एनवायरमेंटा खातीर आपलें योगदान दिल्लें आसा. तशेंच एक व्यक्ती आमच्या बरोबर आसा जांच्यांनी आपलें एक पॅशन आनी ताच्या नंतर एक वेवसाय आनी ह्या एनवायरमेंटा कडेन पळयतना एक वेगळो दृश्टीकोन दवरलो आनी आयज एक वेगळ्या तरेचे प्रोजेक्ट्स आमच्या गोंयान तांचे पळोवपाक मेळटा. कायतान फर्नांडीस सर आमच्या बरोबर आसा, ओनर अँड मॅनेजींग डायरेक्टर ऑफ कॅम इंडस्ट्रियल सर्वीस. सर, वेलकम टू द शो. सगळ्यान पयलीं हांव सुरवात करता आसतना सर एनवायरमेंटाच्या दृश्टिकोनांतल्यानूच एक वेवसाय सुरू करपाचे अशें कित्याक विचार आयलो?
पयलें म्हणल्यार थँक्यू प्रुडंट, तुमी आमची वर्ल्ड एनवायरमेंट डेयाचे संबंदान कितें तुमचें हें आसा अबावट एनवायरमेंट तेजे बद्दल तुमी हो स्पेशल प्रोग्राम दवरला म्हणून. एक्चुली हांव ब्रिफली सांगता, आय वॉज इन स्विट्झर्लंड, आय वॉज वर्किंग देर and after I thought that after married I'll come back to Goa. Then after coming to in my mind what I will do in Goa, so I have surveyed that in our beaches there is no proper sanitation. So when I was in Europe, so I have seen all the beaches they used to use portable toilets. So that has come in my mind to, because of beautiful beaches we have sand, but there is no proper sanitation and that is destroy our environment. It is not directly but indirectly it is destroying our beaches, sand, and people who used to swim for these beaches they get some rashes on their bodies. So that how I have entered into toilet business.
So that was the first business you have entered in when you came into Goa.
Yes.
After that you thought about the garbage segregation also, and then plastic bottles you have collected and other business also. How you are looking at this business?
See, after that toilet I thought this many events was happening in Goa. So तितून ते कितें गार्बेज करून सगळे ग्राउंडार फैलान वचपाक लागले पब्लीक. So I have started housekeeping company to collect this garbage. Segregated is in 2006. Now many people has come forward, but I have started this business in 2006 to collect from entire ground garbage, segregated it properly, wet, dry, and plastic bottles. So that how I have entered into garbage business.
ओके. सो जेन्ना हे सगळें तुमी पळयता की लोक गार्बेजूय खंयच्या खंय उडयता, प्लास्टीक रस्त्यार किंवा एक प्रॉपर तांकां सॅग्रिगेशनाचो प्लॅन तकलेन आजून पर्यंत लोकांक ना, तुमी कशा तरेन पळयता ह्या गोश्टी कडेन? कारण एक तर स्कुलांतल्यान शिकोवप आसता किंवा एक थोड्यो एडवर्टिजमेंटांतल्यान शिकोवप आसता, पूण आजून पर्यंत लोकांच्या तकलेन गेल्लें अशें दिसना. ह्या गोश्टी कडेन कशें कितें पळयतात?
मेन थिंग कितें आमी गव्हर्मेंटान भरपूर इनिशिएटीव घेतल्या ही गार्बेज सेग्रिगेट करपाक एडवर्टायझींग केलां स्कुलांनूय भुरगे शिकल्या बट आतांचे आमचे जनरेशन आसा ते येवपाक लागल्या मिन्स आतां म्हजी भुरगीं आसा दे हॅव स्टार्टेड इन हावज होल्ड दे स्टार्टेड ऑलरेडी बट आतां आमचे ओल्ड यंग भुरगे जे जावन गेले लायक यंग जनरेशन आतां येता पळय 11-15 वर्सांची जी स्कुलान शिकता ती भुरगीं करता बट 25-26 वर्सांचे भुरगे आसा ते करिना तांकां कितें दिसता हें आमचें काम न्हू हें गोवोरमेंटाचें काम करना बट गोवोरमेंट कॅनॉट डू एवरीथींग फॉर अस बिकॉज वॉट वी डू लायक कॉलेजीस भुरगे वयता ते बॉटल घेता पिता उडयता जमनीर आनी हे एज्युकेटेड पीपल करता अनएज्युकेटेड पीपल हें करिना गार्बेज रस्त्यार उडोवपाची हें करिना बट ते आमचे आतां जे जनरेशन आसा फुडें या लायक 20 to 25-30 तेंच्यांनी हें केलें जाल्यार आमी जायते फुडें वयतले मिरामार आय डीड वन CSR आय हॅव स्पेंड ऑलमोस्ट 45 lakhs फ्रॉम माय ओन कंपनी ओके टू मेंटेन मिरामार टू दोनापाल सर्कल मॉर्निंग वी यूज टू पुट 10 people and spend clean but some people used to come and throw it again but we used to tell them baba you try to avoid this thing there is a dustbin you put in that so but after cleaning if my place if motherland is clean then obvious I'll be also like happy
सर नेक्स्ट जेन्ना आतां तुमी म्हणटा की कॅम्प इंडस्ट्रियल सोल्युशन्स जे आसा आनीक खंयच्या तरेन तुमी लोकां मदीं वावुरता गार्बेज सेग्रिगेशन आनी एक पोर्टेबल टॉयलेट जाले आनीक कितें आसा तुमचें
आमी वन मोर आमचें मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंगूय चालू केलां आमी इन 2012 मॉप्स मॅन्युफॅक्चरींग केलां सो तेय आमचें क्लिनींग म्हजी means intention asa I have to give something to this motherland in cleaning on industry first I have come with toilet then garbage segregation then I have put one garbage treatment plant in Sada yeah in within 20 days time I have set up a new treatment plant and that is per day 1200 to 1500 cubic meter garbage treating so अशें आसा देन म्हजी फॅक्ट्री आसा वी आर मॅन्युफॅक्चरींग फर्स्ट फ्लोर क्लिनींग मॉप्स दॅट इज अ फर्स्ट कायंड ऑफ अ फॅक्ट्री इन इंडिया मॅन्युफॅक्चरींग पर डे ऑलमोस्ट 45,000 मॉप्स सो आय एम इन टू इन क्लिनींग इंडस्ट्री एंड आय वॉन्ट टू गिव समथींग टू दीस अवर नेचर वॉट एवर पॉसिबल फ्रॉम माय सायड
सगळ्यांची रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आसा की आमी सगळ्यांनी मेळोन हाजेर लक्ष दवरपाक जाय की आमचो कितें योगदान आसा ह्या निसर्गा कडेन सर लास्ट एक मॅसेज तुमची आमच्या गोंयच्या लोकां खातीर ऑन दीस वर्ल्ड एनवायरमेंट
yourself be clean and let this our environment keep clean
बरोबर आमी सदांच न्हातात आमी सदांच आमकां स्वच्छ दवरपाचो प्रयत्न करता आनी आतां तर आमी आमचे हातूय टायम टू टायम सॅनिटायज करता आमचे सॅनिटायझर यूज करून धुता सो इतली जर स्वताची काळजी घेता जाल्यार सरभोंवतणीची मातशी तरी आमी काळजी घेवया आनी इतल्या बरे मॅसेजीनूच सद्या आमी सराक थँक्यू म्हणपाक सोदता सो थँक्यू व्हेरी मच तुमी टायम दिलो आनी तुमच्या सर्विसा खातीर टुवर्ड्स दीस गोवा दीस नेशन थँक्यू सर थँक्यू व्हेरी मच आनी तुमचें स्वप्न हें आमचें स्वप्न आसा आनी आमी सगळे मेळून हें स्वप्न पुराय करतले की नितळ गोंय हे एक दीस सगळे जाण आमी पळयतले थँक्यू व्हेरी मच देव बरें करूं
ह्या एनवायरमेंटाच्या आमच्या प्रवासान आमच्या वांगडा जुळला तो रोहित गवंडी वेल ताका वेगळी ओळख करून दिवपाची ना द भूय म्हाजी फेम द व्हेरी ऑसम सिंगर एंड द कंपोजर रोहित गवंडी रोहित हाव आर यू
I'm fine. How are you, Rohit?
Good. I am talking to you in regards to the World Environment Day. आणि जेव्हा विचार केला की कोणाबरोबर बोलायचं आहे, and I wanted to end this program on a very musical note, so I thought of you and your song, Bhui Maji. Rohit, I'd just like to know, every time we take help of music or creativity to, communicate any message, आणि मला वाटतं ते it travels to a lot more people across classes, across masses. Music is one of the key importance, and you've been a passionate musician yourself. When you think of environment, there are a lot of regular changes that we can do. What in your perspective, how can one individual, because I wanted to concentrate more on what an individual can do. आपण बरेचदा म्हणतो की आपण काय करू शकतो. So what is one particular thing that, if we change ourselves, we can change the environment?
Yeah, I'll tell you from my end. I have changed myself in a very different way because I was a complete non-vegetarian.
Ah.
I was every alternate day I used to eat flesh, meat, whatever you say. But now I'm turned into a vegan.
Oh, nice.
So I'm not even consuming dairy products, no flesh, nothing. I have stopped even eating, drinking milk. I mean, no milk
Oh,
also, nothing at all. So
awesome.
this is one thing which I have contributed from my end into the nature. I
Yeah.
realized there's a high time,
Yeah.
and one individual can always take care by not wasting water. Always leave our taps open and neglect that water running, and always we can like now I'm also doing little bit of community farming. That is not up on big level definitely,
Yeah.
but kitchen garden, what we say, that sort of.
Yeah.
So I have planted tomato. I have planted a house only in my balcony.
Awesome.
Really, तर मासे मासे असे बारीक शारीक असे प्रयत्न चालू असा.
I
And then
think, yeah,
using eco-friendly products is most important.
true.
By everybody, every individual, the best thing what one can do is do not use plastic, please. It is very bad. Always use eco-friendly products.
So I think you've nicely said that, the small changes make a huge difference in environment, and you yourself have changed. And planting vegetables in your balcony, I think that is the need of the hour. I think we've gone through it in the last couple of days. Rohit, I'd like to, as I promised my viewers, I wanted to end this program on a very musical note, and what better song than the Bhui Maji song? If you can just sing few lines, I think you'll make up this particular program and as a day as well.
Oh, okay. Sure, why not? Okay, so this song specifically has way too many emotions in it. I don't know how do I now play it by holding my phone. भुई माझी धरतरी माय माझी अस्मिताय दौरुया जपो मायेच्या घे कुशीन धादोशी जाऊनी जी आपुरबाय चे तू सपो जीवात फुलैता सुखण्यांची गाणी वाऱ्यान दरवळता फुलांची काणी लैराई केळबाई मोरजाई म्हाळसाई सायबिनीचे रूप म्हणजे गो.
Well, thank you very much, Rohit. I think the moment I was listening to that song, I think अंगावर काटे आपण ज्याला म्हणतो, that was the experience that I had, and I think as I promised, this is the apt song to end this beautiful program on World Environment Day.
Thank you, Rohit. The same feeling I share with you, and I hope this environment is being as how we are trying to keep the future also feels the same about it. That's why I plant more trees so that our next generation can also breathe well and they can see the true, real nature of Goa and the beauty of Goa.
Okay, pleasure it was, Rohit. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining.
Thanks, Rohit, for inviting. Thank you.
Well, हें आसलें आमचें एक small presentation on the World Environment Day. As I promised, we spoke to the bureaucrats, we spoke to the industry leaders, we threw one challenge to you, and we also saw a company that is making a change. And as I had promised, we ended up this program on a very musical note with Rohit coming part of this program and singing the anthem of this particular song, that is Bhui Maji, which we all connect to it. I hope तुमका हो प्रोग्राम आवडला आसतलो. तुमचे जर कितें फीडबॅक आसा जाल्यार आमकां आवर्जून मेल करात at features@prudentmedia.in. आणि as we've said, follow the challenge and more importantly, make some small changes in yourself which will change the environment. जर व्हडलो बदल घडोवपाक जाय जाल्यार तो आपल्या कडच्यान सुरू जावपाक जाय आनी ल्हान हितूंतल्यान सुरवात जावपाक जाय. आमी अशा प्रकारचे प्रोग्राम परत तुमच्या मुखार घेवन येतले. तोपर्यंत पळयत रावात प्रुडंट.